I'd say for young kids, like by far the most important thing, especially in karts, is to make sure you're enjoying it, because if you're not enjoying it at karting level, then there's a very good chance you're probably not going to enjoy it as the pressure gets higher and the stakes get higher. So for me, just make sure you're having fun, and yeah, if the results are good, obviously, then it's going to make it more fun. Yeah, winning everything in karts isn't the be all and end all. I know it kind of feels like it at the time, but as you gain more experience in motorsport, yeah, obviously the higher up you're getting, the sort of the amount that each series means sort of increases exponentially. So yeah, for me, just make sure you're having fun.
That's important. You have to be doing it for yourself. That's for sure. But also, I think a big thing for me is just really knowing how to identify your weaknesses and how you can improve. Because it's so easy in motorsport to make excuses because people might have a different team or different equipment, and you can say, oh, they're only quicker because they have this, this, and this. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter what they have. But yeah, it's just because at the end of the day, if you cross the finish line first, it doesn't matter, what you've got off the track. It's what you've got on the track that matters. So just being able to really identify that and push yourself to make every advantage that you can get without making excuses, I think is incredibly important.
I think one thing that resonates with me, like what you said, Oscar, is like in karting, you think that the world is karting, like that's it. I have to win a green plate. I have to go to Europe and I have to win WSK. And like then you get into cars and you realize no one cared what you did in karting.
Yeah, well, I know what you mean. Like they care to some extent, obviously. But
that's over exaggerated, but
I think the biggest thing I found was how much the F4 and F3 teams had no idea about karting. Like I remember when I first went with Arden in F4, they didn't know what OKJ or OK was. They just got no idea. As long as you're quick in a car, it really doesn't matter. So I think everything that you did at the time, winning a WSK race or in Europe or in Australia, you think all the eyes in the world are on you, but really, it's something so small compared to something so big. So you could do nothing in a car, enjoy it, just get the racecraft, I think, and learn all the key elements to being a racing driver, and then hop in the car and go quick, because that's really where it all is. But for teams and so on, they really don't really care unless you're quick in the car. It doesn't really matter. You can't be slow and then say, oh, but I'm quick in a go-kart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think I think the point of learning as much as you can, and like more so your character that you build in karting and the way you go about things is more important than the actual results, because in karts you could be an absolute superstar, but when something's not going right, it's you could be a mess. And in cars, it only magnifies that even more. So I think just having the right mindset to go into cars is by far more important than the results.